Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Accio! Descendo! Confringo!
Stop avoiding me!
Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! I'm worried about you.
Protego!
No!
Accio! Incendio!
Let's get this over with.
Accio! Descendo! Protego! Expelliarmus!
You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Defender!
You've made your last mistake.
Это еще кто?
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way. How did you do that?
Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Protego!
I'll get you.
Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No! You will regret coming.
Defendo!
I won't rest. What's
Levioso!
I'm a dummy.
Descendo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Not quiet enough. Lucky, that's all.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Levioso! Arresto momentum! Descendo! Glacius! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo!
I won't rest.
Defendo! Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio! Revelio! Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio!
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stationed... I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was
Just
a
know.
Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Что?
Revelio.
Не помню.
Sebastian,
Уж я не видел.
over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was...
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Depulsor! Someone piled this here for a reason.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me there are
Incendio.
something bigger.
Быстро.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Incendio! Revelio! Depulsor! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio!
Why would the
Могли бы
door lead us
переход
here?
показать.
Sebastian, look.
Еще картину собирать придется. Или карту, если что-то.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revel.
Note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Ну, по идее, тут можно все сюжетки компаньонов сделать. С ним, по-моему, нету этой сюжетки.
Off on another adventure, are we?
The Pink Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusty ally and friend.
Уроки ночью охуенно.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Пришел.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination.
Наточка это
You
индус.
won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new
Звезды
student forever,
собирать.
you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
Даже говорю, индус один. Ого, как сложно.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello.
Они вообще
I don't
срали
believe we've met
систему,
officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
У него странный акцент.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Ты уж поняла.
How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hand?
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomers.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
Confringo! This was his old telescope. Looks practically...
A pristine...
Professor Shah.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, we ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know.
Am I right in thinking?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps... Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with...
You mentioned astronomy tables.
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. For centuries, wizards made use of these. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the...
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a...
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate loon.
Yes.
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe.
I had a feeling there would be a cat.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to... No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that...
All right, I suppose I can go.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically every... Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Accio.
Just not as tidy as I expected.
У тебя звук папочкой.
Incendio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
I think you should, to be honest. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Я угадала.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways, and your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying, "This is only the beginning." You will find more tables like this one throughout. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it.
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a...
Занудки.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
А смотри, новые метки с созвездиями появились. Там, где Луна.
If one more person asks...
Pardon me, sir.
Come... she's robbed almost everyone now.
I'm not sure.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about... Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize for...
I could keep an eye out for the...
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. Besides, the thief, my sister, only struck...
I should be going. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Levioso.
Что не поймаешь? Хоть уже есть такие зачем-то.
Levioso.
There. Not going to hurt you.
Levioso.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio.
Cool.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Я говорила тебе. Ты не верил. Всегда направо. Нет. Нет, это направо вопрос.
Revelio.
Что коллекционку на 1 квадратный метр, блин.
Revelio.
Хорошо, что не купил эту игру.
That solves that.
Слишком душно. Это я знаю. Ты этим гордишься?
Nice to see you, my young.
A pile of gold.
Snuck in after I fell asleep.
Revelio.
Что за Генсель и Гретель? По тропинке из монеток только. Выглядит как ловушка. Ловушка для еврея.
I must be getting closer. Revelio.
Долго эта тропинка будет идти. Ну, елки-палки. По одной монетке, что ли, собирать? Нарисована горсточка такая.
Revelio.
Не знаю, мне зависло. Ой, ну ладно, блин. Все равно есть поворот. Неправильно свернул.
Revelio. Accio.
Там на карте нарисован тропинка.
Revelio.
Монетная. Охуеть. Как добывать? Все равно совпадает.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Descendo. Confendo.
You're like lollipop.
Protego.
Someone's been freaking out last week.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest. That student defeated our encampment with attack.
Confringo.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Descendo.
What's gonna play with that?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Джемов на него не использовать, в принципе.
Revelio. A niffler. It wasn't capturing Haggerty after all.
А этот крупнее, чем те.
Levioso.
Мне кажется.
Revelio.
Ну, это просто
That
такие.
must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
У тебя такой есть, зачем тебе? А, поймайте ворон, дайте надо его поймать.
Revelio.
Там дальше, по-моему. А, не так.
Levioso. Flipendo. Levioso.
Что вы мучили?
I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Must have snuck in after us, Philip.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty.
Nothing too unmasked, was there?
Actually, sir, the thief...
What?
You know.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into her. But, I suppose... Well, if you found the Niffler's lair...
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was... What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send us...
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right.
Oh, really?
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases and...
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Что, будешь целый день играть?
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Точно. Скоро этот обеденный перерыв. Ты опять сюда пришел?
Expelliarmus!
Ай, нам много.
Protego! Confringo! Descendo! Glacius! Incendio!
Ну, можешь пробовать включить.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Arresto momentum! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! One less foul hulking brood. Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Defender!
Up an intruder!
Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Вроде не лагает, казалось.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Descendo!
Why have you not run away? You take the die, do you?
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
По-моему, кто-то вставал, не соблюдал.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Protego. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. That was a close one.
Там еще уровень выше.
I'll snap that one. And
Чё? Тебя задел?
Rat this out. That's the student who released Oak.
Confringo. Defendo. Descendo.
There's the scout.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
What an unfortunate
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
All defense and no offense.
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Get away!
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Descend. Protego.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
10 было.
Really not very good at this, are you?
Там оно обычно пишет сверху.
Glacius. Hit it. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
Enjoy suffering, dude. I'm for a bit of dying, are we? You can't stop us.
На паузу нажми.
Are you sure? You're making this too easy.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Nice try. Is that it? You call that spell casting? Too slow. Pitiful. Truly.
Accio. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Be better suited for gardening than the battle.
Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Descender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo. Protego. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Rest easy, my large friend.
Справился?
I shall cast my eyes closer.
I'll make you wish you...
If it is,
Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You're going to regret that. You're the one...
Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
Чтоб погрелись.
I'd rub my...
did you hear
Hang
that?
on!
Held your own.
Confringo.
That's the best.
Petrificus Titanic!
Glacius.
What? So you
Benito.
now?
Accio. Expulso.
Now you...
Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Descendo. Descendo.
You'll need to be quicker than
Descendo.
that.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Dodged an attack.
Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expulso. Glacius. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Descendo. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio.
Наверное, надо все найти, типа, все эти сундуки.
Accio. Depulso.
Там еще один сундук.
Revelio.
Впереди, да. Угу. Ну, в лагере где-то, скорее всего.
Accio. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo. Revelio.
Да понизится, просто поднимись и все.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Has your brain been infested with Bundyman?
Видимо, не все.
Accio. Revelio.
А вот это что лежит там? Синим подсвечивается.
Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud. This looks intriguing. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Topenda. Arrest the man. Levioso. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
Самка плюс.
Everything's all right now.
Гарем.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Revelio.
Не знаю, а вон внизу.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Descendo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Incendio!
Чего он тайный? А, ну я поняла, окей.
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder?
I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Be forgiven.
Ничего не вижу.
Accio! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Accio! Glacius! Incendio!
Novice luck.
Accio! Descendo! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Depulso. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Accio.
Ой, сейчас упадет.
Revelio.
Охуеть, магия, сюда залететь просто не забыла.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. That solves that.
What will I do without her?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious moon calf. I tried to fight back, but I was...
I'm sorry about your moon calf.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one. Oh, my poor biscuit. I can...
Why do you suppose the poachers...
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for... Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garneth.
How kind. If only... If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garneth's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Да я сказала про сундук, ты его уже взял. Продать зоомагазин.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Не хотела, чтобы телепорт был у меня в доме. Проходной двор.
When I set about my arrangements, I don't expect to be thwarted by my own allies. I don't expect to have the top of my plans unraveled by the very people who stand.
Poachers? Garneth was right then. I'd better be careful. Revelio.
Ты здесь был, по идее? Все?
Accio.
Oh, what's the light?
Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Confringo.
You're not going to, huh?
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Capolso. Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Avec ça, fais attention.
Accio! Descendo! Your poaching days are over. Revelio.
Сколько их тут?
Aloha Mora. Now then, which one? Revelio. Levioso. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to goal. Let's lead to Hogsmeade.
Ты можешь предложение закончить?
Dear Biscuit. Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
Что это такое?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rest.
Oh, mercy. Where Pope? I cannot wait to get her home. It's so...
You can have her back for the right price.
Of course. I would pay any amount for the sake. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. As I said before, you've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Дольше все выполнять, потом сюжетку делать. И что? Наверное, типа меняют? Типа каждое время года разные побочки?
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Не против, если я пойду тоже поиграть?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret script. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Это Англия, Андрей, это все такие заносчивые.
Revelio.
I used to enjoy flying.
Я просто рассказал.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery? Glad to see.
I have them right.
Marvelous. The same foul cur. Feldcroft owes a debt of.
You're welcome.
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Вот хитроумные ключи. Задание. Угу.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down, for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I wonder what that does. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Я тут.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Я тут была.
Revelio!
Ты не попадал сюда? Угу.
Accio! Revelio!
Ты...
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
В воздухе ее задержи, если так можно. Это низкое, думаю. Все равно.
Levioso! Arresto momentum! I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio! Depulso!
Просто ты меня хвалишь. Можно и погордиться. Ну, заклинанием бери, ну. Можешь, типа, можешь. Сидя, что ли, кастовать не может? То есть сидя в стелсе может, а сидя просто так не может.
Must be another way in. Accio!
Ну и шляпа.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Depulso! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Arresto momentum! Levioso! Arresto momentum! Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
Самое
I knew
полезное.
you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Наверное, сюжет должен был быть.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
А, это ее. Крылатая.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Он уже к нему повернулся.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso!
Славный плащ.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Arresto Momentum!
Можно думать, это было запрыгнуть.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Я поставил.
Be it upon your
Trevicus Totalis! Revelio!
Может, они в сознании. Скинь его вниз.
You there! I see you! Confringo! Glacius! I plan to make not your best defensive maneuver. Incendio! Incendio!
Вот он исчез.
Aloha Mora! Revelio. Accio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Кстати, могли бы вместе играть. В Hogwarts. Там же этот онлайн сделали как мод.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Depulso! Accio! Perfect! Spicetta! Confringo! You will pay! Confringo! Glacius!
Чё не разбегаются?
Aloha Mora.
Тут только за двери замукали, что ли? Стреляет.
Revelio. Defender. Revelio. Depulso. Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
Там еще один.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry.
Как же поклониться там? Куда?
Ho, ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Хотя вроде в этом издании черный.
This is amazing!
It's in...
Ну, типа как
Highwing,
Гарри Поттер
go!
над этим
Faster,
озером
Highwing!
пролететь. Это с Хогвартсом.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Какое?